Welcome back, y'all, to another RSS Torah portion. Today, we start the fifth and final book of the Pentateuch, the first 5 books of the Bible. It is Deuteronomy. That's the first one today. We have the Torah portion Devarim, and this is for July 19th through 26th. It is Deuteronomy 1:1 through 3:22. So, let's dive on in. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel on this side of Jordan in the wilderness, in the plain over against the Red Sea, between Paran and Tophel and Laban and Hazeroth and Dizahab. There are 11 days' journey from Horeb by the way of Mount Seir in Kadesh Barnea. And it came to pass in the 40th year, in the 11th month, on the first day of the month, that Moses spake unto the children of Israel according to all the Lord had given him in commandment unto them. After he had slain Sihon the king of the Amorites, which dwelt in Heshbon, and Og the king of Bashan, which dwelt at Ashtaroth in Edrei, on this side of the Jordan, in the land of Moab, began Moses to declare this law, saying, The Lord our God spake unto us in Horeb, saying, Ye have dwelt long enough in this mount. Turn you, and make your journey, and go to the mountain of the Amorites, unto all the places nigh unto there, in the plain, in the hills, and in the vale, and in the south, and by the seaside, to the land of the Canaanites, and unto Lebanon, unto the great river, the river Euphrates. Behold, I have set the land before you. Go in and possess the land, which the Lord sware unto your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to give unto them, and to their seed after them. And I spake unto you at that time, saying, I am not able to bear you myself alone. And the Lord your God hath multiplied you, and behold, you are this day as the stars of the heaven for a multitude. The Lord God of our fathers may make you 1,000 times so many as you are, and bless you as he has promised you. How can I myself alone bear your encumbrance, and your burden, and your strife? Take you wise men, and understanding, and known among your tribes, and I will make them rulers over you. And ye answered me and said, The thing which thou hast spoken is good for us to do. So I took the chief of your tribes, wise men and known, and made them heads over you, captains over thousands, captains over hundreds, captains over 50s, and captains over 10s, and officers among your tribes. And I charged your judges at the time, saying, Hear the causes between your brethren, and judge righteously between every man and his brother, and a stranger that is with him. Ye shall not respect persons in judgment, but ye shall hear the small as well as the great. You shall not be afraid of the face of man, for the judgment is God's. And the cause that is too hard for you, bring it unto me, and I will hear it. And I commanded you at that time all the things which ye should do. And when we departed from Horeb, we went through all the great and terrible wilderness, which ye saw by the way of the mountains of Amorites, as the Lord your God commanded us, and we came to Kadesh Barnea. And I said unto you, Ye are come unto the mountain of the Amorites, which the Lord our God doth give unto us. And behold, the Lord thy God hath set the land before thee. Go up and possess it, as the Lord God of thy fathers has said unto thee. Fear not, neither be discouraged. And ye came up near unto me, every one of you, and said, We will send men before us, and they shall search out the land, and bring us word again by what way we must go up, and into what cities we shall come. And the saying pleased me well. And I took 12 men of you, one of a tribe. And they turned and went up into the mountain, and came into the valley of Eshcol, and searched it out. And they took of the fruit of the land in their hands, and brought it down unto us, and brought us word again, and said, It is a good land, which the Lord doth give us. Notwithstanding, ye would not go up, but ye rebelled against the commandment of the Lord your God, and ye murmured in your tents, and said, Because the Lord hated us, he has brought us forth out of the land of Egypt, to deliver us into the hand of the Amorites, to destroy us. Whither shall we go up? Our brethren have discouraged our hearts, saying, The people is greater and taller than we. The cities are great and walled up to heaven. Moreover, we have seen the sons of the Anakim there. Then I said unto you, Dread not, neither be afraid of them. The Lord your God, which goeth before you, he shall fight for you, according to all that he did for you in Egypt before your eyes. And in the wilderness, where thou hast seen how that the Lord thy God bare thee, as a man doth bear his son, and all the way that ye went, until ye came into this place. Yet in this thing ye did not believe the Lord your God, who went in the way before you, to search you out a place to pitch your tents in fire by night, to show you by what way you should go, and in cloud by day. And the Lord heard the voice of your words, and was wroth, and sware, saying, Surely there are not one of these men of this evil generation shall see that good land, which I swear to give unto your fathers, save Caleb the son of Jephunneh. He shall see it, and to him I give the land that he hath trodden upon, and to his children, because he hath wholly followed the Lord. Also the Lord was angry with me for your sake, saying, Thou shalt not go up in thither. But Joshua the son of Nun, which standeth before thee, he shall go up in thither. Encourage him, for he shall cause Israel to inherit it. Moreover, your little ones, which ye said would be prey, and your children, which in that day had no knowledge between good and evil, they shall go in thither, and unto them I will give it, and they shall possess it. But as for you, turn you, and take your journey into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea. And ye answered and said unto me, We have sinned against the Lord. We will go up and fight, according to all that the Lord our God commanded us. And when ye had girded on every man his weapons of war, ye were ready to go up into the hill. And the Lord said unto me, Say unto them, Go not up, neither fight, for I am not among you, lest ye be smitten before your enemies. So I spake unto you, and you would not hear, but rebelled against the commandment of the Lord, and went presumptuously up into the hill. And the Amorites which dwelt in the mountain came out against you, and chased you, as bees do, and destroyed you even in Seir, even unto Hormath. And ye returned, and wept before the Lord, but the Lord would not hearken your voice, nor give ear unto you. So ye abode in Kadesh many days, according unto the days that ye abode there. Chapter 2. Then we turned, and took another journey into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea, as the Lord spake unto me. And we come past Mount Seir many days. And the Lord spake unto me, saying, Ye have compassed this mountain long enough, turn you northward, and command out of people, saying, Ye are to pass through the coast of your brethren, the children of Esau, which dwell in Seir, and they shall be afraid of you. Take ye good heed unto yourselves, therefore, meddle not with them. For I will not give you of their land, no, not so much as a footbreadth, because I have given Mount Seir unto Esau for a possession. Ye shall buy meat from them for money, and ye may eat. And you shall also buy water from them for money, that you may drink. For the Lord thy God has blessed thee in all the works of thy hand. He knoweth thy walking through this great wilderness. These 40 years the Lord thy God hath been with thee. Thou hast lacked nothing. And when we passed by from our brethren, the children of Esau, which dwelt in Seir, through the way of the plain from Elath, and from Ezion-Gaber, we turned and passed by the way of the wilderness of Moab. And the Lord said unto me, Distress not the Moabites, neither contend with them in battle, for I will have not given thee of their land for a possession, because I have given Ar unto the children of Lot for a possession. And Emim dwelt there in times past, a people great and many and tall as the Anakim, which also were accounted giants as the Anakim, but the Moabites called them Emim. The Horim also dwelt in Zair beforetime, but the children of Esau succeeded them, when they had destroyed them from before them, and dwelt in their stead, as Israel did unto the land of his possession, which the Lord gave unto them. Now rise up, said I, and get you over the brook Zered. And we went over the brook Zered. And the space in which we came from Kadesh Barnea until we come here over the brook Zered was 38 years, until all the generation of the men of war were wasted out from among the host, as the Lord sware unto them. For indeed the hand of the Lord was against them, to destroy them from among the host, until they were consumed. So it came to pass, when all the men of war were consumed and dead from among the people, that the Lord spake unto me, saying, Thou art to pass over through Ar, the coast of Moab, this day. And when thou comest nigh over against the children of Ammon, distress them not, nor meddle with them. For I will not give thee the land of the children of Ammon any possession, because I have given it unto the children of Lot for a possession. That also was accounted a land of giants. Giants dwelt therein in old time, and the Ammonites called them Zamzummim. A people great and many and tall as the Anakim. But the Lord destroyed them before them, and they succeeded them and dwelt in their stead. So he did to the children of Esau, which dwelt in Zair, when he destroyed the Horim before them, and they succeeded them and dwelt in their stead even unto this day. And the Avim, which dwelt in Hazarim, even unto Azah, and Kaphtorim, which came forth out of Kaphtor, destroyed them and dwelt in their stead. Rise ye up, take your journey, and pass over the river Arnon. Behold, I have given unto thine hand Sihon the Amorite, king of Heshbon, and his land. Begin to possess it, and contend with him in battle. This day I will begin to put the dread of thee and the fear of thee upon the nations that are under the whole heaven, who shall hear a report of thee, and shall tremble, and be in anguish because of thee. And I sent messengers out of the wilderness of Kedemoth unto Sihon king of Heshbon with words of peace, saying, Let me pass through your land. I will go along by the highway. I will neither turn into the right hand nor the left. Thou shalt sell me meat for money, and that I may eat, and give me water for money that I may drink. Only I will pass through on my feet. As the children of Esau, which dwelled in Zaire, and the Moabites, which dwelled in Ar, did unto me, until I shall pass over Jordan into the land which the Lord our God hath given us. But Sihon king of Heshbon would not let us pass by him, for the Lord thy God hardened his spirit, and made his heart obstinate, that he might deliver him into thy hand, as appeareth this day. And the Lord said unto me, Behold, I have begun to give Sihon and his land before thee. Begin to possess, that thou mayest inherit his land. Then Sihon came out against us, he and all his people, to fight at Jahaz. And the Lord our God delivered him before us, and we smote him and his sons and all his people. And we took all his cities at that time, and utterly destroyed the men, the women, and the little ones. Of every city we left none to remain. Only the cattle we took for a prey unto ourselves, and the spoil of cities which we took. From Aroer, which is by the brink of the river Arnon, and from the city that is by the river, even unto Gilead, there was not one city too strong for us. The Lord our God delivered all unto us. Only unto the land of the children of Ammon thou camest not, nor unto any place of the river Jabbok, nor unto the cities of the mountains, nor unto whatsoever the Lord our God forbade us. Chapter 3. Then we turned and went up by the way to Bashan, and Og king of Bashan came out against us, he and all his people, to battle at Edrei. And the Lord said unto me, Fear him not, for I will deliver him and all his people, and his land unto thy hand. And thou shalt do unto him as thou didst unto Sihon king of the Amorites, which dwelled at Heshbon. So the Lord our God delivered into our hands Og also, the king of Bashan, and all his people, and we smote them until there was none left to remain to him. And we took all his cities at that time. There was not a city which we took not from them, 80 cities, all the region of Argob, the kingdom of Og of Bashan. All these cities were fenced with high walls, gates, and bars, besides unwalled towns a great many. And we utterly destroyed them, as we did unto Sihon king of Heshbon, utterly destroying the men, the women, and children of every city. But all the cattle, the spoils of the city, we took for a prey to ourselves. And we took at that time out of the hand of the 2 kings of the Amorites the land which was on this side of the Jordan, from the river of Arnon unto Mount Hermon, which Hermon the Sidonians call Sirion, and the Amorites call Shinir. All the cities of the plain, and all Gilead, and all Bashan, even Salach and Edrei, cities of the kingdom of Og in Bashan. For only Og, king of Bashan, remained of the remnants of giants. Behold, his bedstead was a bedstead of iron. Is it not in Rabbath of the children of Ammon? 9 cubits was the length thereof, and 4 cubits the breadth thereof, after the cubit of a man. And this land, which we possessed at that time, from Aurora, which is by the river Arnon, and half Mount Gilead, and the cities thereof, gave I unto the Reubenites and to the Gadites. And the rest of Gilead and all Bashan, being the kingdom of Og, I gave unto the half-tribe of Manasseh, all the region of Argob, with all Bashan, which was called the land of giants. Jair, the son of Manasseh, took all the country of Argob unto the coasts of Geshuri, and Machathi, and called them after his own name, Bashan Havoth Jair, unto this day. And I gave Gilead unto Machir, and unto the Reubenites, and unto the Gadites I gave from Gilead even unto the river Arnon half the valley, and the border even unto the river Jabbok, which is in the border of the children of Ammon. The plain also, and Jordan, and the coast thereof, from Chinnereth even unto the sea of the plain, even the salt sea, from Ashdoth Pisgah, eastward. And I commanded you at that time, saying, The Lord your God hath given you this land to possess it. You shall pass over armed before your brethren the children of Israel, all that are meet for the war. But your wives and your little ones and your cattle for I know that you have much cattle, shall abide in your cities which I have given you, until the Lord has given rest unto your brethren as well as unto you, and until they also possess the land which the Lord your God hath given them beyond the Jordan. And then shall you return every man into his possession, which I have given you. And I commanded Joshua at that time, saying, Thine eyes have seen all that the Lord your God has done unto these 2 kings. So shall the Lord do unto all the kingdoms whither thou passest. You shall not fear them, for the Lord your God, he shall fight for you. That is the end of this week's Torah portion. Please join us in the next video, because we're going to discuss this very Torah portion, and well, it's going to be interesting. See you there.